If the dead could speak, why would you speak about the dead? That's creepy. You know what's creepy? Let me tell you what's creepy. What's creepy is how we can have a cure to something sicker than cancer and don't give it out because we'd rather hold it in our pockets. That's creepy. That's not just creepy, that's cruel and unusual. It's strange, it's weird, and it's common. Look to your neighbor and smile. And now realize that even though you smiled at your neighbor and you were kind, they still may not share with you the biggest message of all time. I call it the gospel. But if the dead man could speak, he would probably say with as much passion as he could in his decomposing body that he had never heard of such a thing, that he had never experienced such a thing. He might ask you, why did you smile at me if you were gonna just let me die? If the dead man could speak, he would ask you what was so scary about stepping out of what was politically correct to tell me that someone died for me. Sometimes I think
So I want to turn your attention to this subject, loving your enemies. The whole idea of love, the whole philosophy of love. But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you, and pray for them that despitefully use you, that ye may be the children of your Father, which is in heaven.
Never allowing him the opportunity to choose Christ. If the dead man could speak, he would probably ask you if it was worth it, if all that money you saved was worth it. Tell it to a face of a dead man who never had a chance to experience life for heaven or eternity. Let's go back to the beginning of the story. Let's say the dead man could talk. And he came into the classroom, limping, because that's how bones walk. Let's say he limps into this classroom and looks everyone in the face and says, hey, I remember that time. I remember that time you gave me the opportunity. You gave me the chance. You gave me something that I didn't even ask for, something I didn't seek, but now I have nothing to do but thank you, because I could have spent my entire life burning, but you came to me, you spoke to me, you gave to me, and now I just want to thank you for being obedient. You've got to give of yourself, because it will cost you to share this gospel. If the dead men could speak, they would all say different things depending on how we interacted with them. Speak to those in love, please. You don't need posters and signs and anger. Show them love. Speak to them the word. I don't want your doctrine or your indoctrination. Just give them the word, please, child. But let your pride down and let me use you. And yes, it'll hurt, and sometimes you'll cry in your room alone and wonder why nobody accepts you. You wonder why nobody respects you. And then you'll remember the dead man, and you'll smile, because when he sees you the next time, the only words that's going to come out of his mouth are thank you.